What's up guys, DVJ is here, and in this video we will go over a practice session of me. We're gonna analyze what I'm doing in practice. We're gonna compare it to the video I uploaded yesterday about Grant Holloway and what makes him that fast. If you guys haven't watched it, check it out. It's linked over here. And yeah guys, stay on it if you want to improve your hurdles technique, if you want to see what I do, what Grant Holloway is doing, and what other world athletes are doing. I don't include myself into world athletes, however, I'm still able to learn from them and I want to give you that information as well. So if you want to become a nice track and field athlete, if you want to improve your hurdles technique, pole vault, if you're doing the decathlon, subscribe this channel and you're going to learn a lot that's going to improve your technique as well. Alright, so let's jump into it. Alright guys, what's the plan for the video? I got 3 shots of yesterday's practice. I'm gonna go over a 3-step hurdle, over the lower hurdle. I'm gonna have a video over the first hurdle, and I'm also gonna have a video where I take the first 3 hurdles in the senior height. And I would say let's start with the lower hurdles and the 3 steps. Alright, here we are in the video. Let's go back to the beginning and let's just run it through once, and then we're gonna see in the technical analysis what I can improve. Alright, let's do it again. Okay, let's see. Alright, so the first couple of steps are actually not as important to these hurdles now, because I'm not starting out of blocks and I also don't have a set amount of steps I want to take to the first hurdle. Usually it's like either 8 or 7 steps. I personally do 8 steps. I never tried 7, I don't know if I could do it. Alright, so the stepping to the first hurdle should be aggressive and tall, as we learned yesterday from Grant Holloway. It is tall, I would say. And it is actually quite alright, I would say. Alright, the front leg, the lead leg, is going pretty good into the hurdle and it's also snapping down pretty fast after the hurdle. Let's see what I do in the second one. I go into the hurdle, extend my leg, and then it's coming back down to the ground. I would say that looks actually pretty nice. Let's check out my arms. My lead arm is, yeah, as we had it yesterday, Grant Holloway is bringing his lead arm. So this arm, for me, it's always the opposite arm of the lead leg. Is it bringing into the hurdle? Like he's almost grabbing on the other side, like over the hurdle. And as you can see here, my lead arm is bent. It's not straight. So that's definitely something I need to work on. Everything else afterwards, I mean, the arm comes down, which is actually quite alright. The trail leg is coming under it. That looks also pretty good. Like as you can see here, the trail leg is coming under my arm, which is nice. And yeah, the trail leg is coming completely forward and is stepping in front of my body. Alright, yeah, that looks actually pretty nice. Also, there's not much movement in my right arm, which is also pretty nice since it stabilizes just the whole movement over the hurdle. And when you see Grant Holloway, like I linked the video I made yesterday, or I uploaded yesterday, where I talk about Grant Holloway's technique in practice. We're also going to do a video where he's racing. However, his arm, like the opposite arm of the lead arm, is very calm over the hurdle. It's just going a little bit into the hurdle and it's very tight into the bottle. What I also see here right now, I think my arms are a little bit too much extended from my body. It should be closer to my body. Okay, let's go to the next video. I would say we are tackling now the first hurdle. Let's watch the video first and then we can see what I can improve. I really need to say this is probably one of my best hurdles I've ever done. Let's check out the last step. The last step should be short and under the body. The last step is kind of the the creator of the momentum into the hurdle. Of course, I'm accelerating to the hurdles and into the hurdles, but the last step should be short and under the center of mass of my body to kind of push me into the hurdle and then bring me also over the hurdle. The more aggressive I'm gonna do that, the more easy it's gonna be to come over the hurdle and also to hold the speed, which is of course necessary to run fast times. So let's see where my last step is. My last step is, yeah, I would say it's actually pretty nice. It could be probably even a little bit shorter, although when you guys see this mark over here, this is actually the mark where the last step is supposed to be. I'm even a little bit like away from it, I would say, like maybe 4 inches, which is, yeah, good. Let's see what my trail leg does. My trail leg is going aggressively into it. What I see is, I think I could be like right now the acceleration of the mass, or my point of, like right now the center of mass is not going like really into the hurdle. I think I could be more aggressive. That doesn't look aggressive enough actually. However, the lead leg is coming over the hurdle and is snapping back quite quickly. It could be still a little bit better, but I think it's going into the right direction. Let's see what my lead arm does. My lead arm does exactly what we have seen already. It's bended instead of extended, which would generate probably a faster crossing over the hurdle, or a faster passing over the hurdle. So I definitely need to work on that. However, what I do here is actually something that I like, because my lead arm is coming back to the ground, or I'm pushing it back, which also generates a movement of my lead leg to come down. Like as you guys can see, like here, my lead leg is coming down as my arm comes down. And then the trail leg is just coming through it. And yeah, I extend it. I can't really see what I do with my right arm. I would like to see it. It looks pretty stable, and yeah, it probably looks like how it's supposed to be. It could be more aggressive with the arms, and yeah, but it looks actually pretty good. All right, let's go on to the last video. Let's analyze that one. Let's watch one time through it and then we can analyze it. Let's see the start. The first step should be short and aggressive and frequent. Since I do 8 steps, I'm having issues coming too close to the first hurdle, which creates kind of a shortage of space, and I'm gonna hit the hurdle with my trail leg. If I'm further away, I have kind of more time, and which just makes it a little bit easier for me to bring my trail leg correctly. Okay, the start, I can't really see the first steps. We can zoom a little bit into it. I start. I'm watching to the hurdle already, which is nice, exactly as Grant Holloway does. He does it after 3 steps between the 3rd and the 4th step, and I do it at this is this first one, second one, 3rd one, and now I'm already watching with my head to the hurdle, which is very nice and looks very good. Now I'm getting tall, going into the hurdle. Last step is short. As I said already in the video before, I could be probably a little bit more aggressive, like into the hurdle. I think my takeoff is a little bit too much up instead of like into the hurdle, which, yeah, as I said, makes it more difficult. And the passing is going to be too high. However, this looks quite alright. Don't like it as much this time. What I really like is how I move my right arm. The right arm is really nice since it's very stable, it's very short. However, this arm, I don't like this arm at all. It's not extended when I go into the hurdle. Now it's extending, and now it's making this huge range of motion, like all the way back. It shouldn't come like this. It should come into the hurdle, and then it shouldn't do that. It should snap back. You should go in, and then you snap back, and not like this huge movement, because this is creating rotation, and we don't want to have rotation, because rotation is costing time and speed. Okay, to the next hurdle. The running in between the hurdle could be a little bit more aggressive, could be faster. However, I think this is caused by a not very nice attempt on the first hurdle, which kind of creates a rotation, and then it's harder to continue accelerating and also attacking the second hurdle. Let's see what I do on the second one. The second one looks pretty good. I like the second one a lot. Nice one. The right arm here could be a little bit more forward. I think it's too much backwards and is creating too much movement. However, yeah, here the lead leg, the lead arm is bended again, which is not nice, but everything else exactly, especially the legs, look very nice. The legs look very nice. Okay, and then I continue. I fall a little bit back, I would say. Like also very, very important when you are running the hurdles, you want to have your upper body in front, like you want to have it on your lead leg almost. We're gonna do another review soon where I'm gonna show you guys how Grant Holloway is competing and what he's doing when he's competing and how he's racing in competitions. However, you're gonna see that his upper body is much more forward than mine is, and that is of course creating speed and makes it easier to accelerate when your upper body is already in the directed into the direction where you want to accelerate. And the third hurdle, yeah, it's hard to see. It's a clean race. I didn't touch any hurdles. I used to have a lot of issues with my trail leg. For everybody who has issues with her trail leg, I also got to make a video about that soon. Think about to bring your lead leg down very quickly, because this is creating like a kind of chain reaction that your trail leg comes much cleaner and much faster, especially. And when it comes faster, you're faster on the ground and you're going to be able to accelerate again, which is nice. However, I would say this is a good hurdle session yesterday. Still a lot of stuff to work on. However, I don't think that these issues are actually big issues. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling fast, and I mean the technical aspect is going to be just a matter of time. So, alright guys, thank you very much for watching. It's always a pleasure to analyze this stuff with you guys, and if you have any feedback, just write it in the comment section. Love you guys and see you in the next video.